shows its holder the object of their affection.
You jest.
No. Think on your love.
Man, it would just show a bowl of soup for me. Immortality, let's play scene 1. Let's play Immortality! Hello and welcome to Hula who plays short-ish horror games. Immortality is a little bit of a longer game. It is a game, I think, with a lot of video. What are they called? I don't know. I will put it in the video description. And an interactive movie trilogy, it's called. I will see it. I think it's about 6 hours long, so this will be a few more episodes depending on how long I will put these episodes to. And it sounds really, really cool. Marissa Marcel was a film star. She made 3 movies, but none of the movies were ever released, and Marissa Marcel disappeared. An interactive trilogy from Sam Barlow, creator of Her Story, which probably most know, but I know him from Telling Lies, which was a really cool mystery game that I also played on this channel before I added my mug to my Let's Plays, where I basically was sifting through video footage, and I had to basically look for keywords to find relating videos and connect them to tell a story, and it was really well done. I'm super interested in this. Honestly, from the looks of it, I probably would not have played this, but it got really good reviews, you know, and it kind of has a certain horror setting, I guess. It also says noir in the Steam notes. I'm not the biggest fan of noir movies. Sorry, it's a personal thing, but I'm still looking forward to this. Can't wait to play this. My dear Let's Play colleague and friend Tench Rose also played this. I haven't watched hers though because I didn't want to spoil myself. So I can't wait to play this so I can finally watch her Let's Play. So yeah, let's dive right in, see what this is and how much we will enjoy this. Honestly, these kind of games, I played I think 2 before. They're always more goofy than amazing, so I'm really looking forward to this because from Sam Barlow, this might be amazing. Let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is change the language. No, I don't want this. There was also, that was interesting, a warning that this game and the movies show the stories as they are being told from the past, which is probably like a warning of there will be politically incorrect stuff, and I hope they will keep the worst to themselves, because I think it's okay to show certain racisms and sexisms, but boy, I don't want to hear slurs. You know, I don't want to hear certain words like, well, here's the thing. I can't even deal with hearing, you know, something like bitch and whore. I don't want to hear racist slurs. So, you know, but okay, let's let's go. So, hey, are you... Oh, that's interesting. So the more we click, the more we see her. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here. Viewers are warned that the film footage collected here contains subject matter that may be upsetting. The stories are taken from the gothic, thriller, and supernatural genres and tackle themes and elements such as strong curse words, fuck no, blasphemy regarding the Catholic faith. What in the hell in the name of Jesus? Why would you do that? Sudden and surprising visual cuts and sound events. I can't do that. It's like, no. Alcohol, cigarette, and drug use. No. Abusive relationships, nudity and sex. No. Blood and wounding, suicide. Oh, sexual assault. No. Murder, asphyxia, knife, and firearm. All right. I don't want to click until she's that. Well, it will take too long. Okay. Let's go then. I hope this records properly. Oh man, will I be... Film grid. Every piece of restored film footage from Mr. Marcel's career is organized here on the grid. Use plus? No. Shit. No. No, not on a keyboard. To zoom in and out or use the scroll wheel. Okay, scroll wheel. Oh man. Okay, so this is like Telling Lies. Move across the grid. Oh man, why can't I use WASD? Ugh, this for what? Screen the footage. One piece of footage is selected. Press. Oh man. Oh, but this is. Okay. Scree the footage. What? Okay.
Hi, Marissa. How are you? Thank you.
This interactive restoration emulates the Moviola machines that would have been used to review this footage originally. Click and drag in a direction to scrub the footage. Flick to spin the reel. Spin several times to move quickly. Click the screen or press dash to pause. You may also use try to spin the reel in direction. Oh man. So this might be a first impression video, because if this gameplay is too finicky, I maybe don't want to play this through. But we'll see. We'll see.
Now you must be very excited.
I am excited.
Now you look very young in person.
People always say that.
You look what, 15, 16?
Maybe.
Can we tell the people at home how old you actually are?
Yes, I'm 20.
That is correct. Now we know you from the movie that you just finished shooting. It is finished, right?
Yeah, it's finished. Mhm.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's a bit of a fairy tale. So Arthur Fisher, the great director, who you probably know from his movies such as
Okay, so
Arian and The Man Who Dreamed, was casting for his new movie Ambrosio. And so instead of casting a recognizable face, he wanted to find some fresh talent. So he put the word out and saw, how many was it, 10,000?
I think it was over 20,000.
20,000. He saw 20,000 girls, and long story short, he picked you.
Yes.
And you'd never acted before.
Not on the screen. I had done modeling, and I liked the theater.
That is amazing. I believe we have a short clip here. Do you want to tell us what we're about to see?
Yes, so I play Matilda, and, well, I don't want to spoil things too much. She's a young woman who sneaks into a monastery disguising herself as a monk. And then there's a lot of drama and magic and intrigue.
Okay. Marissa Marcel as Matilda, a woman disguised as a young monk. Here we go.
same as Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my God.
The same magic that powers this lens can also grant you what you wish.
How so?
You remember the night that I was to die, when we took to St. Clair's sepulchre? That night, I performed a rite. I summoned a fallen angel to aid me.
What have you done?
Wow. Quite a role for your first movie.
Well, Mr. Fisher was quite the teacher.
Now I heard he can be quite demanding.
Well, you know, he has an idea of the picture in his head, and nothing is going to come between him and that, not even the actors.
And this is Mr. Fisher's first film with nudity, correct?
Yes, well, you know, he felt that a modern motion picture should reflect the times.
And you filmed this in Europe.
Correct.
They go for that in Europe, the nudity.
Yes, our producer said, we are born naked, and if we are lucky, we die naked. So why not shoot the movie naked?
Well put.
He kept his clothes on.
And the picture's out soon?
I hope so.
Yeah. And now, you're not in New York only to talk about Ambrosio, but you're filming another picture.
That's right, yes, with John Jurek, who was the director of photography on Ambrosio. We're writing it together.
That is amazing. You are smarter than you look. I'm kidding. So what is this movie about?
So it's called Minsky, and it's about an artist who is killed, and the suspect, the number one suspect, is his muse. That's the part I play. And there is a detective investigating, and he falls for her.
Well, I can't blame him.
Well, he has a cop mindset, and it's really about the clash between the artists, how they live, and this cop mindset, the conservative mindset, I guess. He is surprised by how messy the lives of artists are.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We've had some on the show. Mr. Warhol. Have you met Mr. Warhol?
Oh, yes, we've met.
Yes, we had him on the show, and he hardly spoke. Such a towering figure, and yet such a small, quiet man in person. You know, but his superstars, though, that's what he calls them, superstars. They are quite playful.
Yes, we'd like to put some of them in our movie.
Well, just make sure you've got a chaperone. And you like New York?
Oh, yes, I love it. The people are so interesting.
All right, well, we've got to take a short break here. Do you mind reading this out for us?
Now, marvelous magic will turn the next 60 seconds into a commercial.
Magic indeed.
All right, so we'll be like telling lies, which is looking at a lot of clips. How do I get out of this? Esque? No. What did I click? No! Over a key image, such as an actor's wait, but what cursor? Like this? Okay, what? Okay, but how do I... No, No, there's no... Okay. I'm immediately having troubles with the controls because they don't make sense to me. How do I go back? Shit. Like, I just wanna go... What is this? But I want to get the overview. Okay. I wish I had the menu like in a... You know when you use WordPress or any other CMS editor, whatever, that you have like a menu of the of all the buttons. And I wish I had that instead of having to remember literally 10, 15 button stuff things to navigate myself, because I think it's really difficult. I also have a European keyboard, so not everything makes sense to me. Okay, so you are now equipped to explore and enjoy this restaurant. I'm really not. I'm really not. I am... No. Because I don't see any... there's no... Let's look at it. Man, I don't... What? Oh, so we clicked on that and got another... This is the detective. But I wanted to look at the other one. Oh, okay. I know it took me a while for telling lies, but I don't think it was that complicated, so... I thought I would play something that's a little bit more simple. I did not expect that I had to basically do a whole 1 week training. I know. Things are too complicated for me. Like, I have a job that involves a lot of stuff, so when I play video games, I just want to be like, oh, cuddle me. We'll just go along. I will watch the clips, and I will try to find my grip with whatever this is, and hope that we can get to a story. And I hope you are still with me, because this is confusing. I'm so sorry about this. And I hope that we can get to a point where we actually enjoy this.
Action.
One more time.
Okay. Nope, I can't. My arms don't work. No,
Like this.
I can't. I can't. Please, let's sit down. Oh God. Oh. Okay. So how is home life? You've been with Mark for a while now.
Yeah, it's good. Mark is great. He's very good looking.
He is. He is a very handsome man. Now, if you guys decide to have kids, you know they're going to be very good-looking kids.
Who's Mark? Did we hear about it? I'm very bad with names. Oh, I think I need to make notes. So we got... I had that with Telling Lies as well. I had so many notes. It was wild. Okay, so we have Mark. And we have also... So Ambrosio is one movie. That's the weird one. And then we have Minsky. That's the other movie. Okay.
Something that's on the agenda?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? One cat is enough of a handful. So.
I did not know you had a cat.
I do. Her.
Okay, what is she called?
Maria. Not like...
Okay, so no. You named the cat after yourself. That shows great humility. It's probably easy.
Okay, something happened here. So something happened here, because that already is like a panic look. I think this is another TV show and not part of a movie. So see.
Easy to remember that way, right? Hey, when we come back, we have the stars of TV's hit new comedy. Don't go anywhere. Cut. I looked into the camera. Sorry, guys. It's a force of habit.
Let's get my close-ups. We'll have to cut to me at that point anyway.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Is that Mark? Oh, she doesn't look happy.
Let me show you something.
Ding. Door opens on the bedroom suite. It's dark. Andrew hits a light, subdued lighting. Bedroom hasn't been touched from when Heather stayed there and looks like a crime scene. Broken glass and bed sheets.
This is where she was staying. I told them to leave it, so it's exactly the way it was when Maria died.
Another Maria. So maybe in her head, is Maria one of the characters? Because now they're having a scene. I'm already a man. I hope this will get better. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This will be a hella confusing let's play. But it was with telling lies as well. At the beginning, I'm all over the place, and then as soon as I start getting into it and piecing together, we can have some more peace. So bear with me, please.
There's a new art piece for my collection. I call it The End of Celebrity. Need another drink or something stronger.
Why are you showing this to me?
You said you wanted to feel dark energy.
This just feels sad.
Yes, well, Maria had a sad life.
What makes you say that?
Something I observed. When you make a lot of money, you could go two ways. Either you grow with it, be happy, or you stay small, and it makes you sad. I'm sure she thought of herself some kind of artist, but when you get that famous, you're basically a whore.
Is that what happened here?
You want to know if I fucked her?
Tell me what you did to her.
I just noticed. You look a lot like her.
Maybe that was a film clip with a TV host, because she had the blonde wig.
There's something weird going on.
Do you like that I look like her?
Take off your clothes.
Tell me what happened. She didn't die by accident.
She didn't do as she was told. I didn't like that. Will you take off your clothes? Now.
You killed her?
Bitch!
Hey, I think we need to take a break.
No. She gasps, scrambles around, reaches. The gold mic is still under the bed. Hand reaches in there, and mic.
Did you kill her?
Why do you fucking care? No, I didn't kill her. My wife did. She put you up to this, didn't she? She's a clever one. Normally she has her boys do her dirty work. Sending you is a novel twist. Never thought she'd hurt me, though.
Where is she? Where is she right now?
She's probably up on the roof, swimming in the pool where she killed that bitch Maria. Okay, I'll give you anything you want.
You can't give me what I want.
You take the key card out of my pocket, and then you're good.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, okay. So they're having a movie. I don't know if that is Minsky or there was a third movie, because we heard about 3 movies in the intro. Not in the intro, in the what I read out on Steam. And I guess this got too emotional for her. Maybe they had a thing going with each other. Maybe that is No. If the other TV interview was for the movie, I don't know. I still don't. I have to figure it out. So at the beginning, I will try to keep her in the focus and watch a lot of clips with her. And then I think in the following episodes, we can look at other players. Because at first, I think it's more important to get a grasp on her as a character, to know who is she, who are her characters and everything, you know, to kind of get structure to what are the movies, what is her real life. So she's a redhead, but maybe, I mean, you know, celebrities, you know, no one really has one hair color for their entire lives, with a very few exceptions. So yeah, I first want to look at her and see how she's doing, and then in the next episodes I will take a look. For example, that lady in the background, I want to know about her for some weird reason. Okay, so and now we'll. Oh, yeah. For example, I want to know what's with her.
Scene 82 through 83 rehearsal.
Hey, let's just go for this. I'll follow your lead.
Who's that?
Then we'll run it with Randy to see how to tackle
Okay.
the fight.
All right, just take it nice and slow.
Okay. Oh, and we also don't get the full scene, so I have to. Let's do it like that. Sorry, and then do this. Yes. 2 of everything. Oh, and then we also find out whether it's an actual movie scene or not. So it's 2, and this will get us to a previous. No. John Durick, International Maria's trailer. Okay, 1999. I will forget all of this. Okay.
Scene 17, Charlie, take 6.
Action.
How's my little sunshine factory?
Very sunny. How are you?
I am well. Thank you for asking. I hear you killed it out there. Saved them a bunch of money doing it all in one take.
Well, you know me. I'm Frank Sinatra.
What?
One and done?
I don't get it.
Frank Sinatra used to record things in one take.
Didn't peg you for a Sinatra
You
fan.
don't have to be. I would have gotten this even without knowing that, because it's like, oh, it's probably because, you know.
Hey, do you mind if I use your bathroom?
Actually, I don't think.
Wait, there's 2 of you?
At least pretend to be surprised.
Sorry, girls. I was wise to you as soon as Heather opened her mouth and was nice to me. I can tell you apart from other faces anyhow.
Well, who do you love the most, though?
I get 10% of everything you make. Sorry, Heather.
Well, here, have an apple. We have plenty.
Want to know why I popped in?
Oh, but this would probably be interesting. So in that one movie, it's 2 Marias, and I guess one of them gets killed, but not everyone knows that it's 2, and then the other one exacts revenge. So that will be a movie plot. But here's the thing: behind the cameras, it's maybe will be very interesting what this actress, whether they have like a thing going or whether they're competition or whatnot.
I got you bumped to a guest slot for the next show.
For real?
You are second slot.
Second slot? Oh, a second slot! Oh, Gary, I could kiss you on the mouth.
Don't. Just got veneers. I can't feel my face. Can't eat this either. That's not all.
What else you got?
A new gig.
A new gig.
I got you an invitation to be the starring act of a very fancy gala event in New York City.
A charity thing?
Not a charity.
For what then?
An exclusive, private birthday event.
That's where she gets killed.
You booked me a birthday party?
Listen,
Should I go grab some fucking balloon animals?
you don't even know who it's for.
It's a fucking birthday party.
It's Andrew Hessenberg's birthday.
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
He's a billionaire. He does something clever with money. He bankrolled the last election. Look, he's probably just one of those rich creeps who wants to smell your hair or something. This is a lot of money we're talking about.
You
How
just
much money?
don't get it, do you?
Andrew, splash.
It's the same thing.
How much money?
I chose to do the commercial. I choose not to do birthday parties for billionaires.
He's offering $10 million.
How is that even real?
Andrew understands the greatest entertainer of our time comes at a premium.
What's 10% of 10 million?
Just think about it, okay?
1 million. 10% of 10 million is 1 million.
I want to know more about her.
Right. Thank you, Heather.
I hate Heather.
Honestly, Gary. Is that
No,
what I
it's in
have
the
to you?
movie.
Let's
Okay.
put a pin in it.
How do
I will
we-
see you at the taping tomorrow. The night show.
Right.
Andrew.
Try and talk some sense into it.
Put the names in a box, because that will be my box for that movie. That will confuse me too.
Cut. Check the gate. We'll move over to Maria's now.
You got the apple!
Finally.
How many apples have we gone through today?
Feel like the whole basket.
Pretty close.
That will confuse me to no end, all the names. I'm so bad with them. Okay, let's see what we else get. Oh yes, I think this will be amazing because this will be like a hodgepodge dumpfire of a movie. So we have, how do I do this? I need to think of a system for my notes for the different movies and names. So we got Ambrosio, and that's Mr. Fisher. I need to find the first name at some point so I know. And camera is Jay Durik, who did, was it camera? No, he was photographer. Oh man, I don't know. Okay. I'm excited though. I'm getting into it.
For the apple. Take
For the
two.
apple. Okay. He looks like Jesus.
And action.
Okay, one thing what I hate about these indie games with video is that the wigs are always the worst. I don't know why. It feels like apparently good wigs and good wig artists must be so expensive that not even Netflix can afford them. I saw a lot of Netflix movies that had just horrendous wigs. So it feels like this is one of those true signifiers of a good movie, because in those games the wigs are abysmal. End of vent.
As a friend, I see that you are upset by something.
There is little that can be done about it.
You are in love. I am not jealous. You are in love with Antonia Dalfa. The night you visited her mother and took the chance to speak with her privately. Together you read scripture.
How could she know of this? Has she spoken of it?
You do not know my full history. Before I joined the order, I was in the care of a guardian. He sought to educate me in all the arts, including those often disdained.
Matilda.
I had no cause to use these skills before, but love compelled me.
I love how deliberately bad this is.
Not be with you myself, I still had a need to see you. This device allows me to
Oh
see
my
where
god. She's the evil witch from Snow White.
it shows its holder the object of their affection.
You jest.
No. Think on your love.
Man, it would just show a bowl of soup for me.
Think on Antonia.
You don't want that. That's creepy.
Draws
Super no, he in his I would not. Or maybe he just wants to do it just to see if it works. Yeah, I would do it I think once to find out if it works, and then would be like, no, but I don't want to. That's like, what if they're on the toilet, man? I don't want to see that.
And react.
Oh my god.
The same magic that powers this lens can also grant you.
It's
what
the
you
devil's magic.
How so?
You remember the night that I was to die, when we took to St. Clair's sepulchre. That night, I performed a rite. I summoned a fallen angel to aid me.
Ooh, demon!
What have you
admit I trembled before the act, but there was nothing to fear. The right protected me, and the demon obeyed. I did not sell my soul to a master, but through my courage, purchased a slave. His power has shown you Antonia. You can also put her in your arms.
I will not employ Hell's agency.
Is your mind so feeble it falls to childish prejudices? How is it that I, a woman, have the strength to wield this power, but you do not?
I will not be God's enemy.
And are you his friend now? You have already broken your vows. You are bent on the seduction of an innocent. Do not reject my offer out of false piety, if it is simply cowardice that restricts you.
My cowardice may yet prevent my damnation. I yield. I must have her whatever the cost.
I wonder whether the third movie will be like the mystery movie. I'm sorry for interrupting. This will be the kind of Let's Play you get. Everyone who's subscribed to my channel already knows that. Like, I am a big talker. I have a lot of thoughts and theories. So I hope, like, you need to check out other Let's Plays if you just want all the reels played without, you know, like, I'm too impatient to share my thoughts. So far we have probably Minsky, the art scene, and the cop thinking and whatnot. Or maybe the third one we saw with the two Marias. Maybe that was actually the third movie, because this is very obvious. This is a schlocky, sexy horror movie, you know. And I'm getting into it, by the way. Like, you see me, I enjoy all of it. I'm totally in on it. I now get the gameplay, and now I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm looking forward to this. So we have the schlocky B-movie horror with Catholic signs. I also know why this is offensive to the Catholic Church. Then we have the double Marias, actresses, and one of them gets killed, and the other one will seek revenge. And I don't know if that is Minsky or if Minsky will be a third one. But what would be interesting if the third one is somewhat of a secret movie that was so horrifying and so taunting for the actress that everything that happened in that movie was so cursed that they didn't even release the two other movies. I would love that twist. So, okay.
I will collect my tools and meet you by the crypt.
Amazing. It's like a hotel key. That's amazing.
Don't look so nervous.
He's really good. Okay. Oh! I think this is amazing. This is real-time stuff. At some point, I have to find out where I can get the overview, but I first want to watch this. Yeah, I think this is backstage material. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes! And he's very good looking. He's totally not my type, but he's very good looking.
This has been my first time working here in Italy. And my first time working with the great Arthur Fisher. I just want to say thank you for trusting me to be your Ambrosia. What a movie. I always say, you can't make an A picture without an A team, and this has been an A team.
Well, but this is not an A picture. Sorry.
Look, we took an 18th century novel and made a 20th century picture out of it. That's pretty magical. M.G. Lewis, I don't know if you're up there or down there. Wherever you are, I hope you like what we made.
I want that. I want that shirt. I like that shirt.
Arthur, you want to say something? Come on.
He looks very much like Hitchcock. And if you know the story about Tippi Hedren and Hitchcock, we'll watch this to the end and then we'll talk about it.
Oh, yes. Well, as you know, I work behind the camera, and I usually have someone to write all my dialogue, so I'll keep this short. You all have been wonderful, and I'm sure you're probably sick of hearing me talking, so I'll shut up. Thank you, Gino. Thank you, Robert. And Marissa, get up here. And all of you, you've been a marvelous crew.
This has been my first movie. What a first movie. I feel like I just went through 4 years of film school and acting school and just life in a few months. What a team. Arthur, you were harsh but fair. For everything you put me through, I learned a lot. And your karma is having to spend the next 6 months staring at footage of me while I sleep it off. I hope you see something you like in there.
Everyone, a big round of applause to our star, our gorgeous, la bellissima Marissa Marcel. I love you all, and I'm here only to say that I pay for the bar for the next hour. It is rare that I'm this generous, so please have a drink and toast.
So they seem to be already in cahoots. Maybe that is the photographer that she... I'm really not sure whether the interview... But it was with the blonde wig, so it was during the film. But I wonder whether they kind of drew a little bit from real life, because they seemed very... more close than these two. Just, observation.
Friends, to movies.
To movies.
Cheers.
So, Hitchcock was a gigantic asshole and sexual abuser. And he did this not just to Tippi Hedren, but she's one of the most famous examples, which is also why I don't like the mythology of Hitchcock, and also that Anthony Hopkins movie. I think that really ignored big chunks of the actual abuse that took place. So Hitchcock had this thing where he got really obsessed with actresses, very young actresses, and he would spend a lot of time basically being mentor to them, but also he was very possessive. And so with Tippi Hedren, first of all, he put her through hell during the shooting of The Birds. Like, she got physically hurt. And, it's always like he's hailed for these movies, but his actresses went through hell for these. And she was really put into actual dangerous situations where people told him, we can do this another way. But he was like, no, we do it this way because I'm like Hitchcock. And it got so bad, and I think there was also sexual abuse involved, and got so bad she wanted out, but he had her under contract. And that was airtight. And so what he did, because they basically had a falling out where she was like, I'm not your doll, you can't possess me, I'm not yours, you cannot have me. And he was so angry at her, so he kept her under contract, which kept her from doing other movies, but he did not do any movie with her. So she was just, like completely trapped within him. And come on, that is incredible abuse of power. It's a little bit the same that Dr. Luke did with Kesha. I don't know if you heard about that, but it's still a thing that can happen nowadays. So yeah, and I think they might go this route a little bit, because that Arthur Fisher, has the whole the whole demeanor and suit and everything looks a lot like Hitchcock. Okay. Continue with her. Again, this first episode will be all about her. That is a new wig. That might be... But this also seems like backstage material. Oh, the third movie, maybe. Yes.
Okay, we're in the lieutenant's
Good man for a good time.
office. We start on one of the Polaroids from the warehouse. We come out. And go.
They stuck these on all the patrol cars on 6th Street. It's not a good look. They're trying to piss us off. Well, it's working.
You like all this sort of stuff, right?
Minsky too.
Okay, so that is Minsky. So the third one, with the blonde wigs, that's the mystery movie, and that is the one that is basically the last one that might have exploded or imploded.
Nothing to do with anything. I was there following up her alibi.
You're saying her to avoid saying her name. She's under your skin already. Yeah.
I was there following up her alibi. Look, if you want off of this, you can. Walker can take primary.
It's clear the girl did. Friend, her alibi's crap. A bunch of junkie artists. They don't even know what week it is. His dick was chopped off. Of course it's the girlfriend.
I delivered deliver it to the lieutenant, but hit Goodman on Franny and girlfriend.
It's clear the girl did it. Franny? Her alibi's crap. But a bunch of junkie artists? They don't even know what week it is. His dick was chopped off.
Sorry, my cat was doing weird stuff here, so that has nothing to do with this.
Of course it's the girlfriend.
No, it's my case. There's no evidence she did it.
But there's none that she did it.
All right, Goodman, regain composure. Being calm is your superpower. You got this.
So I work the case. It's what I do. If you're done wasting my time, it's what I'd like to get back to. This is a Red Bull. I had the mayor and his cultural commissioner chew my ear off. Don't screw me on this one, Goodman. I got his diary. The killer's in it, I'm sure. He was meticulous with names. There's a code in there, too. I haven't figured it out.
It's the smallest diary I've ever seen. Oh, it's a prop, sorry. I completely...
I see that in your eyes.
Yeah.
And a Ruby?
Knock, knock. Can I borrow Detective Goodman?
Yeah, he's all yours. Ruby, who do you think off the artist?
Mr. Minsky?
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
Walker smiles Goodman. And we cut.
Okay. And next up. Okay, that's two of everything. Oh yeah, that's the last. So that's the last one. That's John Durick. Oh, it is John Durick. Okay, 2 of everything. And then we got Minsky. And let's see who's the director there. But it's all different directors. Okay. Oh yeah, also let's have the years. Oh man, I forgot that for the other ones, just to see.
Scene 8 Alpha, take 3.
Okay, then Mark, your eyes are on Maria. She's flirting, but her mind is on the TV. Only when you call out the note does she turn to you. You move back and forth, TV, Maria, TV, Maria. Action.
You look hot.
Don't you dare. You have the real thing right here.
Sure. Never saw Heather naked, though.
You want to fuck her?
Well, 2 Marias is better than 1.
Should I ask her?
Really?
Pervert. Can't even tell us apart.
Can't you see this?
But I want to cry when we get it wrong. Oh.
That is definitely Heather. You've never hit that note live.
Fuck you! I'd have to be stupid to pick a double who's a worse singer than me, right?
Smart.
Maybe I should get a fake you, one that's more respectful.
Impossible and one of a kind.
Babe, I could find 10 more of you without even leaving the zip code. You are sweet, though. And it would be time-consuming to house train another. So stick around.
I love it when you demean me.
Okay, going straight again. Mark, keep your arm down when Maria kisses you.
Okay.
Okay, slower this time. It's a performance. Action.
In your illness, you were taken from me. Yet here I am, close to you. Closer than I have ever been before. I can look upon you without fear of reproach. Your perfect face. Your lips. Christ's example shows us that sacrifice is the truest test of devotion that the Lord can make of us.
Open your lips. Got it. Cut.
Go, Slate.
Ten Charlie, take 2.
I don't think there's a year here. 68? That's probably not 68, right? Okay. There you go.
Is dead.
Scene 58, Bravo, take 1.
I want him at some point as well.
Action. They're playing Maria's music. Look at the space where she would be sat.
Okay, so in that movie, Heather is the one who survived. No, I think it would make more sense if Heather died and everyone thinks it's Maria. And Maria has to basically pretend that she's Heather. And that's why she's doubly angry, because they not only killed her friend, but they also thought they killed her.
Excuse me? Are you Maria? Can you...
I'm not Maria. Didn't you hear? Maria's dead.
Oh my god.
Cut. Got it in 1.
Good kid actress. She's really good.
Hang on.
Sure.
I'm a bit scared that I have to do anything with those. I know in Telling Lies, it was basically enough to just watch it and come to your own conclusions, and you could tag everything and whatnot, but I played this on the PlayStation, and keywording, you know, writing in text was so complicated that I just didn't do it, and I could still enjoy the story. And I hope in this case as well that I don't have to, like, manually combine stuff. Okay.
Looking at you and seeing myself, I'm not used to seeing
Female flight attendant. You don't get to fix my line reads this time.
Well,
she was also in the Minsky one, so she seems to be generally someone on the sets.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna go all Brandon. Okay.
Get up for men.
Ma'am, may I offer you something to drink before we depart?
Yes, actually. Do you have the tea I like, the green tea?
The Sencha or the Baijumon?
Oh, the second one, please, and thank you.
Right away. Would you like some slippers?
Yes.
That is so absurd. I mean, I guess rich people do that, but to be on a flight, I mean, even from a script point of view, I wouldn't put something in where you're on a flight and you're like, do you have the tea I like? Even as a big celebrity, I don't think you can expect a complete stranger to know what kind of shitty tea you like, you know?
Enjoy.
Cut to a little while later.
Heather sleeps. On the other side of the plane, the bodyguard reads a paperback thriller. And cut.
How was I?
You stole our hearts.
Yeah. We'll get to this next episode.
Scene 31 through
To
32.
a lot of
rehearsal.
those people. I think, yeah, I really want to spend this episode getting to know her a little. To everything. Okay, again.
Scene 52, Bravo, take 4.
Action.
That's a cool shot. This in a movie as a first scene, I would immediately be pulled in. Because most of what we saw so far was very B-movie role. You know, it didn't look very nice. But this looks, yeah, this looks nice. Except the wig, of course. Because, man, I want to show you.
Time to get out, eh, Maria? Getting wrinkly. Maria? Maria? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Cut.
Yes, I noticed that. I noticed it, and you know what? It bothered me a little bit. It's one of those things where it's like, well, of course, that's real life, you know, it wiggles, but it still bothered me. That's funny. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh!
63 Apple, take 1.
It can't be 68, because she looks exactly the same in 68 than she did for 99. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, the timelines, the years don't make sense. Like, she's not a vampire. She would, like, 30 years difference. It's impossible. It's really confusing. It is confusing. Is that one of the mysteries? Ew.
And
Spit.
action.
I'm not good with that.
Larissa?
Life still exists in this miserable frame, but you are too broken to move. Soon the sun will rise to burn you. Myriads of insects will come forth and drink the blood which trickles from your wounds. You will be unable to drive them away, but you will feel their bites and scratches. They will fasten upon your sores and dart their stings into your body. It will be exquisite. The eagles of the rock will then descend to tear your flesh piecemeal. They will dig out your eyeballs with their crooked beaks. Even in this pain, you will thirst. For 6 days you will lay here in agony. On the 7th, a storm will come. The waters will burst the riverbanks and flood this plain. You will drown. And your bloated corpse will be carried downstream as your soul is delivered to me.
Such a shitty movie. Okay, so we have to go for someone else because we did not see her here. So let's keep it with the eye. Oh, there's a hair. There's a hair. It's...
And cut.
Could I kiss his face? Would you see that?
This was nice, though, that he closes his eye. But we need your Open eye. Honey, there you go. Nope.
Would you see
shit.
that?
Blop, blop, blip, blop, 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 blop. There you go.
Here, kitty,
Okay.
kitty, kitty.
Oh, that's someone else.
36 Apple, take 2.
And action. Hold it. Intrigued. Enraptured.
Yeah, it's very Hitchcockian.
He's coming to the door.
Or noir in general. Back in the days, they always, not even noir, just the movies in the 50s and 60s, they had a lot of light on the mainly female eyes, which gave them a more intense look. And I think it also inspired the amazing 80s song Betty Davis Eyes. Because you always had that, like, wherever they were standing, there was just a sliver of light, and they were like very, very intense moments of like. It's probably Antonia.
And cut.
Okay, so we have to go with her now. Okay. Wait, let's just.
36 Apple, take 2.
And action.
Free name Bravo, take 1.
Is that poisoned?
Action.
Lord gave me the strength for you.
My mother's ghost told me I would die tonight.
Solution of your grief. Your mother is in a better world now.
You all think me mad.
Did he also kill her mother? Man, why am I invested in the fictional movies, in a fictional story of a game I'm playing?
Grief assaults my heart, not my senses.
Wait.
What, brother?
Nothing. Sorry.
Don't drink the milk!
You say the ghost is my imagination, but you're...
Also, what an absurd situation. You're sitting in your bed and you're getting milk in a wine glass from a monk. I mean, that's just a fever dream, isn't it?
Nervousness betrays you. I grow tired. Would you stay here and watch over me? No specter would dare show itself to a holy man.
It would be improper for me to remain here as you sleep.
Perhaps wait outside. I have a premonition.
Lying? I would speak with Flora. Good night.
Cut. Going straight again.
I'm sorry, Arthur.
Is she flirting with the cameraman? Uh-huh. This is a big mystery. That will be okay. Let's go. You know what? Let's pick him. Oh yeah, it's still Ambrosia. Okay.
Action.
I expected you in my cell, my love.
I've not the heart for it.
What ails you? I had assumed confession would have restored your appetite.
Desist.
Hold it. Keep rolling. From the top. More sexual, Marissa. Okay?
Even more sexual? Is that her? That looks like her. Look at it. It's interesting. Nice detail.
I expected you in my cell, my love.
I've not the heart for it.
What ails you? I had assumed confession would have restored your appetite.
Desist. something. Tonight I met a girl as pure as Ambrosia once was. I wondered what it would be to be her husband. To comfort her, listen to her jokes, to kiss away her tears. But I'm a monk. I shall never marry.
Man, listen to her jokes. Like, I know humor is very important in relationships for me as well, but I don't know, listening to someone telling jokes is not my type of having a humorous person as a partner, but that's just me.
To be with her outside of marriage, use her admiration of me to work her ruin. I could never debase her innocence like that.
Like you did mine.
Get out of my cell. Get out!
It is her. Don't! That's the that is hilarious! That's hilarious! The prop knife. Great detail.
Okay, quick turn around the painting. We'll pick up from Get Out. Get ready to go again.
Need a real knife, Arthur.
34 Charlie, take 2.
I wonder what Apple and Charlie means.
Action.
Also the prop cup, that also looks very plasticky.
I expected you in my cell, my love.
Okay, so we got her again. I got you, my eye. Okay, that's another training.
Scene 75 through 80 rehearsal.
Okay, we've seen Maria skip the line and get admitted to the club. We cut inside and see Andrew and Isabella in their VIP booth with an entourage. Isabella whispers something to Andrew, and they both laugh as a waitress arrives with a round of drinks. Now, out of the corner of your eye, Andrew, you look here. You see Maria. We see Maria. She's checked her coat. We truly see her now. She looks like a goddess. And she dances.
The outfit. The wig is so bad. The dancing doesn't fit the music. So for me, she doesn't look like a goddess. She looks like a hot mess. She looks like a white girl trying to hit it up at a hip-hop party. And it's really... I feel bad watching her. I would not be sexually aroused by anything of it. And that top, the fit of this top is driving me bonkers. It is so bad. It is really bad. Look, I'm not a fashionista or anything, but this outfit is so bad. And I know it's deliberately bad. Like, I get it. It's a great choice. Fantastic. But still, there's a dissonance between she looks like a goddess and everything that's happening on screen right now.
She vanishes.
She is really interesting. We've seen her. Okay, so also, theory time. This is the only one that does not have actual movie scenes. This is just the rehearsal. So something happened in this rehearsal. And it's one of those things where I'm like, do I want to dive exclusively into this and see more what happened in the last movie? Because probably something happened in the first, like that was a sleazy cash grab movie, you know, with a sleazy director to enforce nudity just for the art of it, you know, whatever. And she was very young when she did the movie, as was established in that first interview we saw. The second, I feel like, is the one that was probably the one that she liked most because she was involved as a writer again. And this apparently broke her. So I feel like I want to concentrate on this first just to see what happened there. And this will be my plan for the next episode. I think diving into this movie and into her, because she seems to have a really positive, like everyone seems to like her. So I want to know more about that. But also, she reacted towards him, but maybe she didn't even react towards him in that fighting scene, you know, but rather towards the situation, that she was a victim of abuse and it came back to her.
Maria exits onto the street. We think it didn't work. Then the limo pulls up. Okay, let's break here.
I'm the original of your...
12 Charlie, take 4.
Action! That serpent was certainly sent by God as a punishment.
I know enough scripture to know the serpent is the devil's tool. Remember, your God has saved you. Please, call me Rosario, or friend. That is who I am to you. You must be quiet. Your orders are to rest for 48 hours. As your nurse, I insist.
You're in spirits?
If I'm in spirits, it is because I have accomplished something so great. It has expunged my earlier sins.
What do you mean?
You, I cannot tell.
We saw her with him where he was not breathing yet, and maybe she brought him back to life. And then it all turns sour, of course, because dealing with the devil never turns out well, at least according to Christian propaganda.
As you seem indisposed to sleep, I shall put you to rest with some music.
Music?
I had them fetch my heart.
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba time, dabba.
Before I became a novice, I practiced often. I'm told I play well.
Tape.
Fantastic. Also, I don't think that this kind of harp was available in a monastery hundreds of years ago, because this is, I don't think they would have had like Celtic harps, and the way this is done, this looks very modern, but yeah, well, nitpicking. But again, if it's supposed to be Hitchcock, you know, man, come on.
Touch the harp like you are touching yourself.
How? It's not shaped like that.
An orgasm.
Wait. How is this possible?
Yes. I'm the original of your Madonna. I had hoped to keep this secret. Before my life in the Abbey, I had many admirers, believed that I paid them no attention. One was the artist Martin Galuppi. He petitioned me to sit for him, and I was compelled by my parents to agree. He gave the painting to me as a gift. Embarrassed by the blasphemy.
Cut there. We're good? Okay. We're moving over to the bed now. We'll finish the story there.
Oh man, let's check something. Ah, there we go. So that are all the reels I looked at. This is really good because then I need more of the director. Okay. This will finish my first episode. I had some troubles at the beginning because I think it always takes a bit to grasp Sam Barlow games because he has a particular way of gameplay, you know, and it's very unusual. It's not difficult, but it's so unusual that it becomes difficult at first to wrap your head around it because, you know, you're more used to like fighting gameplay or like connecting the pieces and puzzles. But in this way, you basically have to learn a software, you know, and that's not often something that's fun. That's in my case, it's very often work related. It's like, I don't want to know. And then so at the beginning I was a little bit, because I expected this to be more straightforward, I should have expected that this is finagly like it is, because that is how Telling Lies was also designed. But I don't know, for some reason I had something else in my head. So forgive me, you know. But as I got into it and into the different stories, as you can see, I mean, I'm even invested in the movies, and they're not that good. I'm really interested in the backstory though. Like this will be my main focus. So next episode my plan is, and for Telling Lies I had the same. Like I would play something first at the beginning, of course, to get an overview, and then I would hyper focus on something, you know. And I think for the next episode I want to hyper focus on the director for the first movie, on Arthur Fisher, and everything related to that. So the very old school stuff in the first movie. And then I think I want to definitely move to the last one. I think the second movie was probably a happy time because she was involved as a writer. I think she was doing it with her boyfriend. And this is the story that is the least, where she gets sexualized the least, at least for now. That was a weird wording, I'm sorry. So I think I will first concentrate on the first movie and then on the last movie. I know it's not chronological, but for me, in my head, it makes sense that these are the two things, because in my head it's like, okay, the first was the traumatic experience with Arthur Fisher. That's my theory right now. The second one was working through it through art, because in Minsky, remember, she basically, the girlfriend kills the artist, you know. And then in the third one, maybe the scenes of death, it's more overt, you know, because there is actual abuse on screen, and maybe there's something that triggers her, and then something happens that this movie was never made. Something happened there. We saw a storm off in one of the scenes. So this will be my going forward. Now, what do you think? What are your comments? What are your theories? No spoilers, please, as usual, because I don't know how this will continue. And also, I'm not someone who plays everything through and then posts it afterwards. I'm very much, you know, playing it week by week. So spoilers will spoil me, but first and foremost, they will also spoil every viewer. We can spoil everything, I think, in the last episode, you know. I just can put it down there. But other than that, yeah, what are your theories? How do you like the story? How do you like the concept? What would be the movie you would most likely watch? To be quite honest, I wouldn't like to watch any of them. They all look not like movies. I mean, even the first one, you know, which is more like, I would probably, if I had to choose, I would be between Ambrosio and Two of Everything. Although Two of Everything, man, that title, you know, is already so off-putting because it sounds like a Disney comedy, teen comedy, and then it totally isn't. it sounds too much like a comedy, you know, to take it seriously. But I like the thriller aspect of it. The Minsky one, maybe I would watch Minsky. I don't know. The first one is one of those where I feel like the setting, everything is great. You know, I like demons, I like Catholic corruption and everything. But man, everything I see about this movie looks so bad that I wouldn't want to play it. It's too religious. And the third one, I think, is too on the nose. So yeah, I think I would actually go with Minsky, probably, just to see, because that might be something very different from the other ones. But yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, but what would be your favorite movie? Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. Yeah, and what are your theories? Do you think my theory could be a close one? Again, no spoilers, please. You know, if you also don't know what will happen, you know, or do you have other theories? What might have happened? Go for it in the comments. Let's talk about this. Let's make this another Let's Play where, you know, where everyone in the comments can also add, and also if you saw something that I missed or you think it might have meaning, you know, please. I think this is the exact Let's Play where it can really help to kind of shed light on, oh, they used the coffee cup that they also use in the further movies or whatnot. And also, if you have any ideas about those time jumps, because that is blowing my mind. She cannot look the same in 68 as she does in 99. It is not possible. That's not how looks work. Like, even very young looking people, I'm thinking of Kirsten Dunst, you know, for example. I'm thinking of Julia Stiles. I'm thinking of Reese Witherspoon. They do look older than they did 30 years ago, which is totally fine. You know, it's very normal. So yeah, if you have anything on that, again, comment. Yeah, and if you're new to this channel, you know, I usually play a lot of indie horror games. I read that this is also, it has horror stuff in there and it could be categorized as horror, so that's why I'm playing this. But usually I play a lot of indie horror games, very short ones, but also longish ones. I'm currently also playing Through the Woods. I recently played the amazing The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, which is a point and click, and I do like the Dark Pictures anthology and stuff like Until Dawn. I didn't play Until Dawn, but I played The Quarry, which I really enjoyed. So things like that, and then of course all those very, very short indie horror games. So if you like this, and if you liked my whole persona, no, it's not a persona, man, that's really how I am. But the whole thing that just happened in the last hour, you know, if you enjoyed that, then you're welcome to subscribe. And I promise you, if I am the hair person on your B-movie, I will do my best that your wigs don't look like the shittiest shit wigs of all shit times, even if it's just for rehearsal, because I do think that a realistic looking wig helps the person getting into character, and these wigs, they don't do that. They take you out of everything. That's a promise. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye bye. So how do I get out of here? This is myself recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.